Behold the powers of waft, obtained recently from this very serpentine structure. And there's a font about it back there if you weren't sure. Now, thus imbued, we can be accrued. There's what this is for, look. We have increased the waft output. You can hold R1 and it's less. He becomes less wiggly when you do that, so you can sort of stay over it. For to better float. Oh! Aha! You're teaching us how to do it. You're teaching us the ramifications of what a waft can do for you. The serpentine wisps are blue nonetheless, coming at your Ouroboros. Right. They had said they had to, like, unless this is just a remarkable coincidence, they basically had to install that pre-cracked. Huh. Because, like, I guess the idea is, look, it wafts through all the cracks.
This elemental Reaver I discovered had the power to obliterate barriers that were cracked or compromised. At last, I had the means to open that ruined time-streaming chamber I discovered so long ago in the swamp. Now, perhaps, I could leave this wasteland and return to an era when Janos Ordrin still lived.
Alright, we have our game plan now. You'll now let's say thank you and goodbye to a lovely temple that we like. More than I like. Anyway, appreciate my favourite temples. You lot. What's the point in you being here if you're not gonna, like... I don't think there was a reason for us to come out. The way out's down here. There we go. Here we go, wafty waft. All the way back. Open the door for me. Open your doors out and get it good. Oh. Another delicious... Oh, we've sealed that. Seal that for you. He's out of the wafty temple, no! Curses! We, the human race, will not allow... Oh, God! Stop stabbing me while I'm mocking you by narrating what I think you would say. Alright, I've whisked you off, and now it's time for me to get you. Now's the time. You absolute ancestral deficit wizard. Come on. Go now. Oh, well, you weren't my target, but I got you. Kick you off a cliff. I don't know where the cliff is, so maybe that might make it too difficult, but I can punch you. I'll keep this. Oh, yeah. There's something about that angle that just makes the eye look very sad. I mean, he's got the Reaver out of here now. Like, what do I do for the rest of eternity? And, like, keeping that was my one purpose, and now it's like, what? And I'm sort of built into the front of the temple here. Like, I can't go and do anything else. What do I... Is this it? Well. Sorry to leave you there, but I'm having an existential crisis of my own, so I'm gonna fall down a cliff! Okay, we fell down a cliff. Which is good. I think that should waft them back further. Like, when it's the air one, they should be like, ooh, blown away. And gone into the sky now. I think they should float off into the sky and never be seen again. That's what I would want. Oh no! There you are. Don't you wish you'd flown off into the sky never to be seen again? would have been a much better outcome for you. Okay, don't give me demons. I don't want any. You are here, and that's okay. You suddenly realised the potential that was on the table. But go. I flopped off down the pond. I apologise for my pond flopping antics. I don't mean to engage in them so regularly. At least I don't have to faff about with frogs trying to discover my destiny. Oh, I am trying to discover my destiny. Why have you got to try and drown me every time I make a correct observation? A wandering, vengeful spirit latched onto me and just tries to drown me whenever I am astute. I don't know what they've got against astute people or observations. Maybe they didn't do a good job in the comedy circuit because their material wasn't relatable enough. And so they begrudge, but they blame other people for being better. They never thought, right, how can I elevate my craft? But they still, wildly resented other people for being better at it. And so now, this ghost, for some reason, latched onto me. Despite the fact that I am no such person. It rarely tries to drown me. It rarely comes up. But, I'm gonna need this. But on the few occasions it does. Who just shouted the word seagulls at me? Am I imagining seagulls again? Oh God, what's that? I appeared near a dog. I appeared near a dog in this dream. I've been here before. It's the one where I die. Oh God, no. No, right, dog first. Ask questions later. Now's the time for you. For you off, down, up the chops. Okay, chop you up in the air. Now, deliver me this. Poked you, a little prod. You run at them, there you do a little prod with a sword, and that's very good. I am, now as always, eternally for the prod. And I don't understand the mind of anyone who isn't. And I don't know that I want to. What will I get out of that knowledge, really? Do I owe it to you to meet you halfway on this? What are the stakes, really, if I just don't? What does the world lose? Fucking... have I got... Okay. If the balcony appears on my left... It does not... This is definitely the right way. Okay, I remembered that view. In that moment, I remembered. Having seen it before. And then it all fell into place. That's very difficult to see anything. Have I turned my brain around? I have. Okay. So what needs to happen then is I just have to... oh no, here we go. Here we go. There, look. Wait. Fucking... well, you're new. What's happening here? What if I don't want any of that? Oh, you're new as well. What does it... oh, I've leapt away. No, there's no need for you. Oh, there's some need for you. I will grant you this much. I'll grant you this much before I take your brain away. Cut you off to pieces. Good. Now... Diamond! Alright, I've activated the powers of the now diamond. Is this already open? Dare I hope? No, someone closed it when I left. They're like, stop him from coming back in. We don't want him here. He looks like a spooky ghost. Well, in fairness, I am, sort of. Well, I'm not a spooky ghost, I'm a wraith. But I'm corporeal in this instance, so I'm not like... You don't know your classifications, even, to know why you're afraid of me. Like, why did you bother opening your mouth when you have this little... You're not gone tremendously up. What's the, Well, where have you? Because you seem to be completely clear there. It didn't look like you're quite... Couldn't I just phase through those, really? Is it more solid than it looks in this low light? What's stopping me? What's stopping me? The good boy supreme getting out through all your doors, right? What's your justification? What's your justification in the village tonight? Hmm? You do have one, do you not? You have at least thought about it. Surely. Can't stand when you put so little thought into... Die. Die now. Stop blocking me. Stop blocking me! I have a block button, don't I? Aha! Completely forgot about that whole mechanic. Right. Now, the vehement wisps will claim you once again, because I've got more powers yet. Is this my way out? Well, you're not open, so I guess it would have to be, wouldn't it? Spooky village every time. I'd like to spend a little more time walking around the spooky village, but we can't see anything, really. So, like, what would be the point? Like, there's really no taking in the scenery right now. It's just the ultimate act of futility. I don't like any of you. Let me leave though. Let me leave though. Let me get away, please. Are you what I jumped up? Or are you somewhere else? I don't remember. I feel like it wasn't quite like that, the surface. I just flopped down. Oh no, an eagle! Or someone with a gun. At least. Oh, floppy. Yes, the waterfall area. This was one of the first places, so we're in roughly the approximate. No, you've ruffled all the proximates. Ah, it's diamond hard and ready to dream about you. That ended up having connotations, but let's not worry about it, because it's fiction. It's a work of fiction created by an addled mind just trying to play a video game. Well, this is all very strange. This is all very strange what you've led me to. This is for something. Yes, here we go. Right, now we got progress. Now we're getting somewhere. All of you who doubted me, I'm in a swamp now, dickhead! That'll show you. Right now, right this instant. Now I've got to get. Now I've got to get where you are. Who isn't here? Who isn't here is the fundamental lord of everything you haven't touched. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? Here? Here. I'm preemptively jumping in case there's swampy. Swampy distinctions. You look like you've got a swampy distinction for me. I took it out of your body. Give me your flesh. You dead for chops. I'll destroy you now. Come on, be destroyed. It's time. It's time for a lovely man to kill you. Come on, it's me. I'm the lovely man, and you die. You die in this version. Okay. There's a save point. I will save. It's not quite time to end the episode yet, but I will save. So, you know, in case something goes cataclysmically wrong, like the Earth explodes or someone makes a dragon out of my entire body, you know, we'll know we didn't lose any progress, at least. So there's a relief. I don't want swamp mutants. There's... Aha! Oh hey! Oh! Aha! Hey! Is it... Is the air Reaver making me less swampy bogged down? Am I floating off like a little balloon and not slow in the marshes anymore? I don't think I'd ever noticed that. Well, I just got in the habit of jumping anyway. Well, I can turn it off and check, can't I, really? But first I've got to win a fight and eat a salt. Oh, that's part of the ham. Just an ordinary part of the ham sandwich. Now it just doesn't seem to be bothered slowing me down. I'll keep this out regardless. Well, there's no point. I'll probably claw someone as well. I've run around in too many circles. Is the terrible thing that's... I think that's the way we came. So over here somewhere... This is... There's the door! There's the doorway! There's landmarks here. I'll get them all. Now! The time is now. Give me all of your blood out of yourself. Right this second. Where are you swishy aiming your claws, Raziel? I want you to fight the guy. Ugh, punch him out. Punch out of his bits. Okay. There may be use for this before the end. Oh, where am I? Don't put grass in my eyes. Lightning, lightning, haha. Lightning tells me what I need to know. Lightning reveals to me the true path. Mutant. Mutant wisp! There's a wisp gatherer, which means we're here. We're here in the special moment of our untimely undoing. So now it's... Oh. Now it's upward jumps. It's upward jumps all the way. Come on, die. I don't want you causing problems for me when I'm knocking out walls, alright? I'm in the middle of a renovation. And the last thing I need is a big worm. Don't scoop me with your claws. Little grasp. They die so suddenly. It's just a sudden worm demise for you to enjoy, right? How's this for time travel, you cracked bastard? Humpty Dumpty fucked off the door. Now we can get in. Why did Mobius install that? Okay, like the rest of it I get. No, I need... Come on, I need... Was he just good at wafty magicians as well? Is like, only I can do this. Nobody could use this against me, but no. I've got your wafty number right here. I've figured you out. I figured you out in Parakeet City. And now I'm about to use your time machine with no clue how to operate it. Here's hoping it works out. It is a video game after all.
had no choice but to act purely on blind faith. There was no way to tell what error this device was tuned to, and I had neither the knowledge nor the means to set the machine myself. I hesitated only briefly. Then, throwing the switch, I hurled myself into oblivion and relinquished my will to the hand of fate.
Fate has delivered me into a largely similar room. So is there only one switch that has to be moved between all of these rooms? Because it's never, like, still in there when we arrive. Mobius is just like, I'm going to want to strand them here eventually, so I'll just make sure that the switch just isn't in various times, and then I'll just have it set to various prisons, basically. I am the industrial prison complex. Who could have guessed? Right. Now, though, we've done time travel. Let's see what our prize is for time travel that we've done. I've got wafty energy coming out of me. Like, out of me myself. Oh, but only when I do that. Okay. Interesting. Where are we? It's Snome.
Beyond all hope and against all probability, it seemed that the device had unerringly delivered me to the era I sought. For these were Seraphim banners, and these vampires apparently the victims of their crusade. The coincidence seemed too convenient to naively ascribe to fate. But whether my opportune arrival had been orchestrated by Mobius or some other influence, I didn't know. If Janos Ordrin still lived, I would find him. But I was wary of further deception and resolved to tread carefully.
Wow. It is convenient having an adversary who can see the future, so that you can sort of imply that they may have orchestrated this, I suppose. But yes, now, welcome to the part of the game where we can actually see where we're fucking going. Can you imagine? It's snowing. It's snowing back in history, and the door's on. The door's on still, look. That's how you know what state of repair's the door in. Right, well, we're in the past, aren't we? That's how it's measured. What's a calendar? Fuck that. Tell me how your door broke off. Okay, well, while we find our way back... While we find our way back to the good magical memory, Obelisk, I shall thank you for watching. And I hope to see you again as we explore this new era. And meet a vampire who we need, essentially. So, tune in next time. Goodbye.